1, 2, 3. Woo! Welcome to Basing Brews, a brews where we base. I'm Anthony.
What are you drinking, Anthony?
Yeah, what are you drinking? Jeez, come on, man.
Drinking Black Widow Original Sin. Or Original Sin Black Widow. It's a brew. It's cider. It's a drink. Look at it. It's striking my eye.
It looks terrifying in the camera.
Yeah.
I'm Evan. I'm the celibate one. I'm going to be drinking some Legal Remedy World Court Mocha Blonde Stout. It's delicious. Try it out.
And I'm Todd.
Todd!
Yep. Me. I'm drinking Westbrook White Thai. There you go. It's a kind of local. I think it's Charleston.
I'm not sure.
Westbrook, Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston.
Brewery.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty basic, but I wasn't feeling anything,
All right, so
crazy.
now we're going to do our real clap sync where we go 1, 2, 3 and pop it.
All
so.
right, let's go. 3,
1,
2, 1. All right, there we go. Audio
It's not
sync.
like that's sprayed all over my laptop.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just poor.
All right, so how's everyone doing? Is this first episode?
I'm pretty good. I got a new shirt. Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
So that's my week. Next.
Anthony,
That's the only thing I did.
how's your day today, Anthony?
Okay, there we go. I worked. I got here. There was beer. What more do I need to say?
Yeah.
We're basing the brews.
Fuck you.
Guys,
You should die.
I walked so much today.
Did you have like your 2.5 pound weights as well?
No,
Just
I
power
thought
walking?
about like maybe I should get some ankle things.
Get some like Norts, like some Nike shorts, and some long spandex.
Have you seen those ads for Birddogs on Snapchat?
What?
Or am I crazy?
What are you talking
I
about?
think you might be crazy.
Okay, there's these
Like
pants.
a physical
Bird
bird
box
dog?
ads?
No, Birddogs are like these pants that I get advertised all the time, and they're like super tight.
I guess we're not in the market for that, bud.
I guess I am.
Hey,
I
Birddogs,
mean,
sponsor
you-
us.
you-
Birddogs, come on!
You,
I want your pants
money.
to
looking for the
Money,
leggings
money.
stuff?
Wait, what now?
You're browsing for some leggings. You're like, oh, you need these skin tight pants right here.
I mean, I would love some leggings.
I low
Would
key-
you like some leggings?
Let's all get leggings together.
I want some jeggings. Like straight up, I want to walk into work one day with jeggings and say, jeans are allowed. As I just have like a bowl just running down. I'd stuff it, obviously.
Okay.
I just like have a sock in there. It's like it'd be exactly like this. And it just right here. Here's your PC's not working.
Yeah, just
I can do that for you.
Just put a Mountain Dew bottle in there.
Mountain Dew bottle. Wow.
Do
Have you ever heard the reference beer can dick?
I haven't. No.
No,
So your penis is exactly the shape of a beer can.
I don't know.
Thick
if
as
that's real.
fuck.
that doesn't
Is that
sound
real?
like fun.
I don't know. I'm not gifted enough.
Oh,
I've heard rumors.
we're not gonna search that.
Girthy.
I've seen some. I searched in my own time.
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen some pretty girthy peni in my day.
Peanut.
P9?
Peen. Not to be confused with poon.
Poon.
Where are you looking for punai, dude?
Hey, I'm a lonely guy. I look up weird things on the internet. Like basing brews at youtube.com/basingpad.
Yeah. Wow.
Awesome
Shout
sponsorship
out.
from ourselves.
As per
We're
always.
sponsored by ourselves. Whatever.
You guys know what it is. The motto: like, comment, and subscribe. I cannot talk today.
Hey, you're doing your
Take it.
best, bud.
Fuck off. You shouldn't die.
We're not talking about shit in this episode.
Well,
No. Okay, I know you want to talk about your poops today.
So tell us about the shit you're trying to hold in right now, Evan.
oh yeah, this boy is.
Oh, dude, I do have to poop. But like 2 minutes before we started recording everything, I went and took a piss. But I didn't have to poop then. Does that ever happen to you? Like you go, you take a piss.
Yeah.
There's been times where I walk into Cold Rock's a hot piss. I turn around, zipped up, about to walk out the door. I go, I gotta poop. I immediately hightail back to the toilet, and I pee more.
Did that ever happen to you in like school when you had to ask to go to the bathroom? You go take a piss and then come back and sit down. Like, oh god, I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Or even,
No, but like my situation's happened in school before. I'm like, dude, sweet, no more class. Like I know what I'm doing the rest of the. I know what I'm doing for the next hour.
that's kind of concerning.
Did y'all have?
I wasn't spent pooping the whole time. I was studying for the
In
class.
the bathroom?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Is that what they call it
Don't worry about
nowadays?
Speaking of like things that happened in class and younger, y'all have like anything that you don't like to think about that happened when you were a kid? Like stuff that you like, stay up at night thinking about?
We had some, okay, I guess it's a Basing Brews therapy session. That's
Yeah.
something you want to talk about, Todd?
Something that you
Please
want to
don't
talk
talk about your
No.
actual demons.
No?
Just make up
Okay.
names.
All right.
I am everyone's demons. It's okay.
Oh, okay. No, like I don't know, like something that you regret doing. Kind of. That's funny now. Like
I stabbed a small girl in the eye with a pencil when I was in like 2nd grade.
What the fuck, dude?
Not on purpose.
Wait, is this real? Like
This is real. This is a real story.
what happened?
So we were walking out. I had lead pencil in my hand because lead pencil was the coolest shit at the time. Like wood, fuck that.
Oh, fuck.
I want this mechanical
Just
beast.
fucking...
And this girl, she was incredibly short. Let's say, for instance, if I was 4 foot in 2nd grade. Just hypothetical, I have no idea how tall I was. She was like 2.5 feet.
Okay.
And I remember I was just sitting there and I was just waving my arms. Walked out of class, like, all right, we're about to go do something. I have the pencil because I was like, fucking mechanical pencil. Yes. And I turn and I just have it out. Boom, right in the eye.
Damn.
She screamed and cried. And I was like,
Did she go blind?
no, she was fine.
Okay.
I think she closed her eye right in time or something, or it didn't hit like anything really bad. It didn't have the force. It was literally just like,
Dude, something
oh no.
something kind of similar.
intent there, bud.
Something kind of like similar happened to me whenever I was in 2nd grade. I might have made someone go blind. I don't know. I never updated the story because I never saw him again.
Is it because they moved schools or you moved
Stab a
schools?
guy in the eye,
No.
see it again. Well,
I
think it's
never,
okay.
I never saw the guy again. But I'm pretty sure either he was seriously injured, or
What the fuck?
yeah, he's seriously injured, or he changed daycares. It happened at daycare after school.
Oh, good old daycare.
Yeah, I
Got
know.
established dominance early.
But yeah,
That's where I learned about Pokemon.
So long
Whoa,
story short,
wait.
I guess. I guess I didn't know how to properly rip a Beyblade.
Oh, you told me this story.
Let it rip.
Yeah, I know. So instead of like pulling it, I just went like this, and the Beyblade spinning with like its razor blade size just shot across the room, went right into the dude's eye. Yeah.
Did you cry?
Well, there was an ambulance that showed up. Like I said, like
That
I
kid
never,
actually went blind. That kid's gonna find this video one day and go,
Maybe.
You. It was you.
I don't understand. I hope he's okay. Whoever you are, hope you're fine.
After this
I'm gonna
video,
knock
he's
his
going to
door
show up
window.
at your house. He has an eye patch on. He pulls out his eye patch revealed. Just a Beyblade sitting in the center of his
So
fucking eye.
what if it's part of a prophecy though? What if he meets someone who has the other eye as a Beyblade like cut out, and he's just like, we can make the ultimate team.
Or they'll
Spin
be
to win,
arch
baby. Let her
nemesis.
rip.
You're like the Beyblade version of Team Rocket.
Oh no, they could be it. But think about it. They could be arch enemies that the prophecy spoke of.
Oh, we'll become friends in the end.
They'll end the world.
Oh, that's so cool.
Speaking of becoming friends in the end, y'all like how Zuko in Avatar had the best arc. Y'all
He
like-
had the hottest bod, but
Well, yeah, he did. Like, I mean,
That was
but did
attractive
you watch
young man.
Avatar?
Yes, but I don't remember most.
No.
I know the whole thing's like Aang and Zuko being the enemy, and eventually they come together.
I remember I VHS recorded
And
the
they
first
fucked a couple
episode of
times, but that's
that
beyond the point.
on like an actual tape because I went to karate class and I was gonna miss it.
Jeez, were you that hype on the first episode of Avatar?
Dude, I saw it like this is the coolest thing ever. Oh my god! Like I'd seen some like commercial. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna record it.
Is that
You know what I
American
did?
Animation or
What?
I didn't watch it afterwards, and I just caught it live because it showed the first episode again, and then it showed the second episode next week.
Yeah, that's
So I was
how
like,
it goes.
this is useless now. Toss the tape. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house.
What were you saying, Anthony?
was Avatar American animation? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
It was American.
There's not really much up there that's as iconic in the same sense. Like
Because it's not
SpongeBob.
Japanese? Because it's not Japanese? Are you cultured? Is that what you're saying?
Are you?
It is not, absolutely not.
Uh-huh.
White American.
Sure.
That doesn't mean you're not cultured.
You know me, dude. I'm not cultured.
Mr. Boku no
My
Hero.
favorite food is hot dogs. My favorite drink is hot dog water.
Mr. Makoto
Hot
Body.
dog water.
Hey, you chill
I
out.
love it.
You don't get me excited on this drink. This podcast, whatever.
This dream.
So,
Wait, is this your dream?
yeah. So Casey texts me almost every day now about Persona 5. And just sends me screenshots or literally types out like a transcript that happened in game. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's Casey. That's Casey. That's just our other editor.
Like,
You know, Chris and Casey? Yep.
well,
Yeah,
she's more of like a maid. Like she sets up the set before we get in here. Other than that, we tell her to leave. Like
Yeah.
She
can't be here.
Casey, no, back away from the door. Back away. She's just so needy.
God, all the time.
I love Casey though.
Yeah.
Casey's awesome.
Yeah.
But no, she's
Best
always just
animator
texting me about
was.
Persona 5. And when she texts me stuff about Makoto, aka Best Girl, I get all hot and bothered.
I don't know anything about Persona 5. I'm uncultured.
Hey, that's alright. That just means you've actually had sex before.
I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's to be determined. I don't know.
You're not
Trying
sure.
to solve that?
No. Well,
Trust me, you have.
who, me?
You might not know, but you have.
Oh, you guys do share a wall.
Yes, we
Indeed.
do share a wall.
So,
Do you think...
you think you have a squirrel problem, but it's worse than you think.
Oh
Well, either way, there's nuts involved.
Don't even bring up the squirrels, man. We don't like no one who's watching this understands the squirrels. We actually have squirrels in our house. We've been trying to get rid of them for like a month. They're my problem, apparently. They're over my room. No one else cares about them. I'm upset.
I hear them on occasion, but they don't keep me up.
You did walk out on the front porch with a BB gun and start cranking it, shooting up in the air in front of our 3 neighbors.
I mean,
I got him. And then you said to me, I remember this because I thought you were actually psychotic. Yeah, he fell down. He's not dead. I said, yeah, go stomp on him, dude. Like, put him out of his misery. Like, it sounds terrible. Put him out of his misery. It's like, no. I kind of just want to just stand by him so he's not alone. I said, you want to watch it slowly die. After you've shot it.
I meant for that to sound terrible. I just didn't want to get blood on my shoes, okay?
Like, to be completely honest with you,
You
you
got
stand
blood
by
in
it
your hands now, Todd.
while it dies. It's
Squirrel
like,
blood.
this evil predator is standing over me and watching me suffer.
He's squatting down, just
It's like, anytime now, bud. Hurry up.
shame to be you.
TikTok. Time is money.
I'm sorry.
You're out of time.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'd kill another one in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I know, but then you sit there and watch it. Would you
Well, here's the thing, you have to
would you
watch
toss down a noose
didn't
beside
have
it?
it's not like I just wanted to sit there and like watch it. I didn't have any more BBs in my BB gun.
Then you hit it with the butt of your rifle.
Blood on my rifle.
Then you
What's the
clean it
rifle
like a
for?
real man.
I don't want to get squirrel blood on my stuff.
I get that, but so next time when something like that, you're going to tie like a tiny noose out of a shoestring and throw it to you and say, you can end it if you want.
Just fucking like ring it around,
No, no. I mean, you're just gonna be like,
lasso it, and then
you can
throw it at a
suffer, or
tree.
you can end it, bud. Your
And
choice.
here we are on Todd's therapy corner.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I have a dark sense.
Do
of
you
humor.
draw a lot of people without faces?
No, never done that once.
You know a lot of people without eyes.
He's insane.
No,
He's insane.
never done that.
A lot of black and white, bit of charcoal. You know?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
see
notebook
black
right
and
there?
white.
No.
You have a little notebook that you write people's names down in. Hide it
Oh,
away.
dude, there was this guy
Some
in
people
my
drop
high
dead
school.
have heart attacks.
There was this guy in my high school. He was a weird guy,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say he was bullied necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
People mess with him in the way that we mess around with each other.
Okay.
Like, you know, like Anthony's told me 3 times already on this podcast to fuck off and eat shit. Which,
And die. Don't
considering-
forget about dying.
So he was an odd guy. He was very passionate about politics.
Well, okay. Then.
And so we were
In high
taking, yeah, this is in high school. Well, we were taking like an econ
okay.
government econ class. So like 12th grade, and we were split up in like 2 groups. One group has to make like a law or something, and we all got to vote on it. And the other group makes the law, we voted, but they have to be in correspondence with the same thing, and you debate against it or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And he said at one point he got really upset because nobody voted for his law. We were fucking with him, but at the same time, it was a terrible law. It was
Yeah.
something about kicking a lot of people out of the country for no reason at all, essentially. Like, kid, as far as I know, the kid wasn't racist. He was weird, but he wasn't, like, a bad person.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, one point, he walked up to me and said, "Hey, are you going to vote for my law?" I was like, "I mean, I haven't heard it." He goes, "All right. Well, if you don't, I'm taking names of everyone who isn't voting on for my law." This man had a list of names in high school.
Is it,
Lord.
was it Schindler's List?
Well, this was before school shootings were cool. So, but I just remember, I was just like,
Top trend of the 21st century: school shootings.
I don't know if we can make jokes about that.
it's fine. It didn't actually happen in my school, so I'm okay.
Yeah. We're fine.
But,
we're above that trend.
But no,
privileged.
he literally had a list of names for people who didn't vote for something he did. And I was like, I don't know you that well, but the fact that you made a list because people disagreed with you, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Do you have
I'm a
any
little
like,
shaken.
weird high school stories?
I don't remember much of high school.
Oh.
Why were you that drunk the whole time? Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I one time faked being afraid of a bomb threat that I knew was fake. I wasn't involved with making the bomb threat.
Yeah.
I said right now I was not involved with making the bomb threat. There's just one issued, but like when you're a senior in high school, you kind of know what's real and what's not because you've been around and you've seen real things and you've seen stuff that people just did for fun.
Yeah.
And it was like 11:30, and apparently it was like a bomb threat or something. It wasn't a big. It was a big deal. It's a bomb threat, obviously, but everyone knew it was fake. And I called my mom. I said, "Mom, like there's a bomb threat going on. Like I'm really worried right now. Like I'm really scared. Like a lot of people have already left today. Like, is there a way you can like get me out of there?" She got me out. I went home and ate McDonald's. It was awesome.
There was like my senior year. There was a school shooting threat that everyone knew was fake because some girl who was, I guess, psychotic. She went into the girls' bathroom and cut herself, and told everyone that she's gonna come to school with a gun next day. And
everyone knows women can't shoot guns.
Yeah, I know.
It's physically impossible. They're repelled. They use magic.
Yeah.
We did.
Look at every RPG. If you're a woman in the game, 9 times out of 10, you're using magic.
We did have a bomb threat at College of Charleston when I was there. It was my freshman
Did you do
year. So no, maybe no.
I wouldn't say that.
So that was my freshman year. It's like, hey, there's a bomb threat. Everyone's evacuated from campus. People are trying to get a hold of people. The cellular networks are down because everyone's calling everyone at College of Charleston. It's like, you can't even make a fucking phone call because of this bomb threat.
Dang.
It was something. It was absolutely something. College bomb threats are a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, because everyone's like scattered because it's not like a centralized location. They're usually
How are they
especially
going to pay
when you're
us
dealing
more
with an
money?
open campus like
Yeah,
that. That
yeah.
is just like
How are they going to pay us more money if they're blown up?
Oh no!
Oh
my God.
Some reason this is reminding me of I don't know, tragedy, I guess. But the new, the virus that's going on right now, the
coronavirus.
the beer virus. Yeah.
Yeah, get a line with that. It will clear you
In
right up.
China, apparently, on the App Store, Plague Inc. is skyrocketing in
Oh,
sales.
but it's such a good game. It's such a good game.
I am so disappointed.
I know, I read that today and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe.
How do you think? Do you think
know.
people are looking up the symptoms and just creating these
crap,
and that actually killed the whole world?
Yeah.
I won. That's the fastest I've ever won. This is serious.
There's been a bunch of memes about it, how there's one that I saw. It was the only reason it's not spreading faster is because it's saving up its points so it can get cold resistance and attack Greenland.
Oh no, that's what I did see.
It needs to get airborne and attack Madagascar. That's one of the hardest places.
There's that one Squidward meme was like, oh yeah, coronavirus outbreak in China. Squidward just looking at it is like, still asleep. Is like, Squidward in Greenland.
Hey Dad, thanks for describing a meme to me.
I was on a speaking of describing a meme.
Just describing.
No.
I love you.
Speaking
You
of
know
describing a
I'm
meme, we I used to be on a radio show at USC, and
Go on.
sorry, I just lost my chance.
With Grant, right?
Yeah, with Grant, and we had a segment there, and all it was me and Grant describing one meme, and we would go into painfully excruciating detail.
So in this one, when they're saying we know it's established. It's 3 a.m.
Yes.
You see a couple of guys, red eyes. That means they're probably angry or infected in some way.
Yeah.
And it says that they're looking for beans.
Yes.
And there's a group of them because it says the boys. We're looking for
the
beans.
boys looking at beans.
The Bean Boys?
Looking for beans.
The Beanie Boys?
So we know an established motive.
Mm-hmm.
We know an established want. We know the motive behind the want. They're probably hungry. Is that kind of in the ballpark?
Kind of, yeah. We would it'd probably be a 15-minute segment where we would describe one meme.
I remember I talked to you about One Punch Man once, and we watched 2 episodes, and I listened to that radio show one time, and you were talking about One Punch Man.
Well, I watched it since then.
No, this was like 2 years ago when I first showed it to you. Like I showed it to you a week before you went on that show.
Yeah.
And talked about
and
it.
I watched it. It was good.
Huh.
I liked it.
I was just like,
it's
man,
really,
I want to be a weeb.
You're usually very anime averse.
No, I like anime. So I have a weird thing, and I'm gonna catch a lot of hate for this, but I like anime that is dubbed.
Uncultured swine.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I love you because you're my son, Todd. Only because you're my son.
I mean, I have a good
there's
reason.
no problem with that.
I have a good reason for it. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
you're caught reading and not watching.
that's the thing. I like to look at the actual drawn frames. I like to look because that's what I do. I like to do film stuff, and it for me, I like to see the art that they put into it. And whenever it's subbed, I spend more time reading than I do looking at the actual screen, and I rather take in the art with, you know, I guess this.
I was the same way because I was watching Naruto Shippuden way back when I was like 15.
Oh, when it was like serialized.
Where
when
it was only
first coming
halfway
out.
through the animated episodes. And I was like, oh, I don't want to like read because reading's for nerds. And I was watching, I was like, okay, well, that's the end of the dubs that are put out. How many are in the sub? Oh, 60 more. I'm going to learn to read.
Learn
read.
to read.
It's
I
like,
read.
honestly, it's a skill you learn. It's like,
It really
guess,
is.
but-
It takes time.
yeah.
Because I still sometimes, like, if they're speaking fast, I need to, like, go back and reread.
Todd is a slow reader confirmed.
I mean, there's some anime that are like Bakemonogatari series. Those have
The
like
what?
the Monogatari series. They have like cards with text that flash through for like 3 or 4 frames that you actually would have to pause and go back to look at.
That's why I love JoJo, because it has the same word just all over the screen at points. Menacing.
Menacing.
All right. Editor. Chris. Add the menacing near me right now.
I don't know if Chris is going to do that.
Chris
Yeah,
is
we
good
don't
at
pay him
a lot of
enough.
things.
Yeah.
I don't even think he knows how to edit. I think he
mean-
literally just takes it and puts... you know what I saw him doing last week? He printed out still shots of the things, and he literally... Elmer glued them together and said, hey, I got the timeline done. Can you believe that?
He's editing it like it's a frame.
I guess he's like visualizing it before he does it on the computer because he put it out.
I mean, that's better.
This-
For
for all we
just
know.
drawing it out and stick figures is like, hey, this is how it goes.
For all we know, our editor's gonna upload an hour-long GIF to Reddit, like just no audio, just a GIF. He edited
You
in
know what?
Photoshop.
You know,
No,
Chris,
I see
I'll
what-
double your pay if you do that. Personally, I'll give you 2 quarters instead of 1.
Yeah, fuck it. If you sub it, hey, dude, I'll get you a beer,
Oh wow.
Hey,
a whole beer, not half, not the half you're getting right now, but an entire beer.
I'm still watering down the half.
Well,
He gets really
you
excited.
don't put that on camera. You can't cheer about that. What are you doing?
Oh, he's gonna show me this long of a timeline of just taped pictures together and said, "I saw what you said about me."
I know what you do.
Chris, you're a cool guy too.
He's a great guy.
He's
He
a
kind
great
of
guy.
reminds me of the guy that I wanted to tell a story about. There's this guy in middle school,
Oh no.
and he kind of got upset at everyone because he moved in the middle of the year. I wasn't a part of this. This is probably considered bullying, but like I said, I wasn't a part of this.
Let
But
your
I was
sins
a-
out.
I was aware of it, and he moved here from Spartanburg, and he talked very funny. And
What do you mean? You talk like this?
no, he was
Why
a
you talking
white
like
dude,
this?
and he talked like he's from the ghetto.
Like, what do you mean?
You know what I mean. I don't want to.
See, I don't want to admit that I know what you mean. Then
You know what I mean.
So you talk about his strap, talk about, fucking clapping some hoes.
Yeah. Thank you, Anthony.
Does he hold his gun to the side like a black guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no,
Say
but
nigga
instead no one made fun of him for that. Mostly everyone made fun of him for him being from Spartanburg. So everyone, instead of calling his name, I don't even know his name to this day, but
so that is an act of bullying if you don't even know the name of your victim.
That is kind of
Everyone-
fucked up.
everyone
You're talking about,
called
I didn't really bully him. I called him by something that wasn't his name.
Well, this is what I'm getting to. Everyone called him Spartanburg, but instead of saying Spartanburg, and so we just screamed Spartanburg down the hallway. And
So he sounded like Forrest Gump. Spottenbug.
no, that's just what everyone said. I
Oh.
mean, it was a mean thing, but yeah, I'm not too proud of it. Well, it had nothing to do with it, so I have no.
But you don't even know his name.
I do not know his name. I know Spartanburg though.
Fuck.
When I was in
Wasn't
kindergarten,
worth the time.
when I was in kindergarten, I got really mad at a kid because I was a chubby boy. I was a chunkster, and he was not a chubby boy. He was of average kindergarten weight at the time. And he was making fun of me.
Don't ask questions.
He was making. If you don't know, you weren't. I'm
So
sorry,
what,
bud.
what was he?
If you don't know, you were not.
I'm just thinking, what is the average weight of a kindergartner?
Don't worry about it. So anyway, he was making fun of me because I was a chubby boy.
Yeah.
I've come to terms with being chubby now. I'm fun. My personality makes up for it. But he made me really angry one day. So I look over, I see a pair of safety scissors,
Oh,
and I cut a hole in the shirt.
oh God.
And I was like, you know what? That was awesome. You know what? I feel cool. He's not gonna mess with me ever again. And then my mom got a call from his mom, and the next day I had to show up with $20 to give him for his shirt.
$20.
That was a collared shirt.
I mean, I guess.
And after that, I was like, well, he still knows his place. Damn it.
Well, I mean, you showed up with $20. Was that your $20?
Hell no, I was broke.
Hey, there you go. Hey, win-win.
Did you ever get in trouble in school?
It's Anthony, yes.
Not really.
Not
What?
really. I only got in trouble once,
What?
and
Yeah.
it was for the dumbest thing I probably have ever done. Me and some friends, we were taking a string cheese, and we were throwing it up in the air and letting it fall.
Fucking weirdos.
How bored were you in school?
Jesus.
It was like an hour lunch,
Why do I
I
get
guess.
like the sticky hands like
the thing
a
is-
normal middle school?
The thing is, like, this
Christ.
was like within 6 years ago. This was probably like my senior year. We were throwing up the string cheese, and the principal walked out. Our vice principal walked out and was like, "Todd, Josh, come with me." And we were walking to the principal's
The
office.
fact that your
Were you, like,
vice principal
scared?
knows you by name, that's...
Well, I was also the news anchor for the school show. Like,
Okay, I was about to say, it's like,
people
What
knew
kind
me.
of example were you setting?
Pretty much.
Breaking news, the cheese
You're
does
the most
fall.
visible person in the entire school.
And here you are throwing string cheese, and all me and Josh we looked at each other and looked at him, and we both said, "Sir, it was just so floppy and flaccid that we couldn't control
You
ourselves."
said the word flaccid.
We said the word
You
flaccid.
described something as flaccid to your high school principal.
Yeah, and he cracked up so hard he just said, "Just go back, just leave."
I one time got in trouble because I went through a fad where I had really nice legs. And I lost a lot of weight because of wrestling. I had great legs.
I still do.
Like, thanks, man. Let me up. Let me up.
Oh,
Don't
no.
let me weigh on again.
Oh.
Anyway, so I was wearing shorts, and somebody was like, "Aren't those shorts a little short?" I was like, I started rolling them up. It's like, they can get even shorter. And so I was like, yeah. So they're like barely above penis length. And someone's like, "Hey, Evan, aren't those shorts a little short?" And the teacher turned around and was like, "Mr. Osborne." I got sent to the guidance officer. He's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Oh, I mean, short shorts, dude. It's not big because what college you want to go to?" Because I was a senior. He goes, "I'll go to USC." It's like, all right, don't do it again. That was it. I was like,
I
oh.
wonder what he would have said if he said, "I don't want to go to project." All right, college.
All right, listen.
Listen, you're getting written up
Saturday,
right
we're pulling a breakfast club. You're here. Get the horns.
I think it's about time for a bathroom break.
I think it's about time for a buddy break.
Okay.
We're back. Yeah, we are back. I went poop. It was awesome.
Nice.
He's
I
lying.
didn't really go poop. I'm holding it in and just gathering resources.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gathering plague points. I'm gonna get that heat resistance.
Plague points. Poop plague points.
That was for you, JC.
3 for 3.
Also, Anthony, why the hell does this have the weirdest texture? Feel this.
It's a delectable candy.
Oh, I hate it. Makes me
Have one?
Yeah, dude, it's original sin. You gotta sin sometimes.
Oh, I'm afraid of spiders, though.
Dude.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever sneeze and fart at the same time?
Snart.
What? Snart?
Yeah.
Did you just call it a snart?
A mythical snart.
It does sound like a mythical
It
creature.
is a mythical beast.
Watch out, my lord. The snorts are flying overhead.
Oh no, the snorts are attacking!
I only have one story that comes to mind about that.
Did you shoot yourself?
No. I just farted, but it was it was just, so in 5th grade, you would have to get to school before class started, and they would make you sit along the hall in complete silence.
Really?
Yeah.
We at least got to sit in the gym.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking
No, like we couldn't talk.
about. I
Everyone
know
would sit
exactly
there.
what you're
Just
talking
be
about.
quiet. And so you'd sit there, and your teachers would just like walk up and down, like you're like prison. I don't know. Like
It sounds like your teachers didn't like you, because that doesn't sound like it's okay.
no.
Oh, you must be in complete silence,
everyone in the
please.
school-
My head is killing me.
They're all hungover.
It's a bit culty, you know?
No, but yeah, I was sitting there in complete silence, and I was just, I don't know what I was doing, either reading or something, I don't know, but complete silence. The teacher's right in front of me. I sneeze, fart really loud. The entire hall hears me. There's 500 kids right there, and I just
Describe the fart. Like, give us a mouth of what it was. You ever squeaked one out?
no, it wasn't like that. It was a normal fart.
It was
Oh, like a single just. And that was it?
It was like a more aggressive one because like there's a lot of force in the sneeze. Yeah, that was pretty accurate. Yeah, but
I'm your guy if you want fart accuracy.
I don't know if anyone really heard it. I just know my teacher heard it because she looked at me and smiled. Her name was Miss Lucas. She was great. She was a fantastic teacher. I miss you, Miss Lucas. Okay.
Yeah, because she's going to watch this.
Maybe.
And watch her star people talk about pooping and farting while he sneezes.
I mean, if she remembers it, I mean, I'm sure other kids have done worse things. I also walked into my teacher breastfeeding like one time.
How old were you?
5th grade, same year.
Why was your teacher with their child at school?
She wasn't. She had one of those mechanical.
Oh,
pumps.
she was just. That's even weirder.
Yeah, like she was just like
pumping.
She's
we were,
breastfeeding her pet android.
we were on lunch and I left my backpack. I had like something in my backpack, like I don't know, something. I wanted
Do you
to
think
get.
she was expecting, like, oh, hey, Todd. I knew you'd be back for this book
Hope not.
bag.
You want some of this milk?
I hope not.
Want some
But
of
she
Mom's
like
milk?
immediately was like, "Get out!" So like,
You just
Lock your
freeze,
door!
and you're just like, oh my god, I understand puberty now.
no, but that was
No.
the same teacher that did give us the talk, like the sex ed class. So
Well,
it
I mean,
was,
she had to at that point.
yeah, she did. So
It's like, some of
damaged
you,
goods at that point.
some of you have seen breasts, Todd. Some of you, all of you else, have not. Pervert. I'm looking at you, Todd. So I
Sorry.
guess I mandatorily have to tell you this. But no, I snart like at least once a week.
Oh,
And you know my sneezes. I got powerful sneezes. I got
You
dad
do.
sneezes.
Yeah.
But the scariest one I had was when I was on the way to work like 2 weeks ago. And I was hungover, as usual.
yeah.
And I was driving there. And you know when you feel like you had the fart, but he's not one you want to trust? You're like, ooh, that's probably fine. But I'm scared. I shouldn't be scared of my own bodily function.
And it gets
You know what I'm
worse.
saying? Yeah, exactly. And so I was like, okay, it's going to go away. And it started going away. Wasn't fully away. I sneezed and I farted. I was like, oh my god.
One of
I
those
just
warm ones.
snarted. I just snarted.
Snort.
Ooh.
So,
There's no crop to it, I don't think.
our main camera on the Ronin, his card is full.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep that rolling. And
Let's move this out of the way.
Rotate to me. I'll fix it while we talk.
I mean, we don't have to do that. We can just pause it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have audio still rolling, so
Yeah, so.
let's figure it out.
Figure it
Episode
out.
0.
Episode
Wait.
0.
Wait, no. Shit.
Difficulties.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Yes.
And we're back. That was a episode 0 kind of problem, but
Chris.
Yeah, it's just episode 1.2. It's fine.
1.0.1?
0.75?
0.1.3.
Yeah, that one. The
that's-
update came out.
Yeah.
I love Minecraft.
Anyway, Anthony, what were you saying?
Oh yeah. So I've never snorted,
Have you
But I-
snarted?
but I have farted so hard that I dislodged a kidney stone.
Dog, what?
What?
So,
Jesus, you have kidney stones?
I had a kidney stone. Yes.
You have one right now?
I had.
okay?
Well, it's gone.
You think if I hug you really tight, you'll just pop out your penis?
Well, I mean, I still have one in my appendix, but that's beyond the point.
Anthony, why's your body so messed up? What did you do to it?
Shit, blue, have kidney stones? Fuck.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta sacrifice everything for the devil. That being said,
This is a Christian stream.
so getting back from Smash tournament at work, right? Just driving home, I was like, I need a fart. So I fart. It's a hard fart.
I love how simple this is. I had a fart, so I farted. Hard fart.
It was a hard fart. It was a very hard fart.
Did it like rip off the seat?
No. I was like, oh, that didn't feel so good. So I pulled over.
You just like whip your dick out and there's just a stone in your underwear?
No. So I pulled over. It's like, man, this hurts a fucking lot. So I was sitting there, it's like, okay, cool. So I call my mom. Doesn't answer the phone. Call a few more times, like, fuck. At one point,
Mommy, I farted and something hurts.
No. At one point, it was like, because I was just pulled over to the road, a cop just came over, just like, you good, fam? I was like, no, I think I'm good. Just give me a minute, I'll go. A couple times away, it's like, damn, I'm not good.
It's like shit. As soon as he pulled
What
away,
you said to the cop? Like,
I don't know exactly.
did you know what happened at that point or no?
No, I didn't know exactly what had happened. I know that something was not right.
officer, I
Because
farted and it hurts.
Like, it was some of the worst pain I've had in my life, and I've had some crazy shit. So I was like, okay, cool. Called an ambulance. Hour and a half. Wait on this fucker. Drove on the wrong side of the road. Was like, hey, I hear you. You're like a quarter mile in the wrong direction. You need to turn around.
How'd you get the ambulance's number?
Well, I mean, you call 911 dispatcher.
Hey, I just called like an hour and a half ago. I'm still the guy who farted and hurts really
Did you
bad.
not drive to the hospital?
No, I didn't drive to the hospital. I got ambulance to the hospital.
Was it that bad?
It was painful, Todd.
Oh, damn. Jesus. Jeez.
Yeah, my
So
mom had a
eventually,
kidney stone one time.
get in the ambulance. He's like, I was just like, "Dude, my camera. You gotta hide the camera. That's like,
You're like on death's bed. The camera.
exactly.
Put it
It's
underneath the backseat.
Fuck. He's like, fuck. I'll put it into place. He does something with it. I don't even fucking know what happened to the camera at that point.
Oh, so it was just gone.
He's like, yeah, dude, I know you're in a lot of pain, but I can't give you anything. He's like, fuck. So eventually I get to the hospital. They don't give me any more. So mind you, this is at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
They don't give me any morphine until 5 a.m. They don't give me a correct dosage of morphine until 2 p.m.
Next day?
Yeah. Yeah. And this, ladies and gentlemen, don't drink soda. It's not good for you.
Replace
As
it
you
with
texted
beer.
me last night, hey, are you a Circle K? Could you pick me up a cheer wine?
You know what the weirdest thing about that is like this is a point in my life where I've been drinking the least amount of soda. When I was in like my freshman, sophomore year of high school, I used to drink like nothing but soda. Now maybe have something like 2 or 3 times a week.
I don't even drink soda, really.
I drink a good bit. I'm trying to wean off of it.
Fat!
I used to be fat.
Used to be fat. Shout out to Balloon Shot, if anyone knows it.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastards.
I used to be
Balloon
fat.
shot. I used to be fat.
Bernstein's diet pills.
Dart juice.
Dark juice.
I am much too busy right
Dark
now.
juice? Like,
We've showed you these
We
videos.
showed you plenty of times, Anthony.
You just don't understand it. You're not part of the
like it's like
culture.
distilled cigarettes?
I love my son. He is my sunshine.
Where is my boy?
I could literally
Okay,
kill my
that
boy
quote
right
I
now.
recognize. That quote
Where is my boy? I mean, I love my boy.
I'll kill him in a game of Wii Sports. I love my boy.
You're cruising for a bruising, bro.
Cruising for a bruising.
Okay.
But yeah. So that was your snart story without the sneeze. That was just painful and unsettling for everyone.
That was just a lot of pain. I've never had that problem before.
I pray I never had a kidney
Todd.
stone.
Yeah.
If I do, I'm gonna get it grinded down to like a ring. Like,
Oh,
so walk up like, I'll wear my pain.
Do you keep kidney stones, Anthony?
I did not.
Can you?
Do you have the option?
You can.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you regret not keeping your kidney stone?
Not really. I mean, there's one in my appendix, so eventually
There's
I'll
a
need
part
one
of your body out there that someone can have now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't keep my baby teeth.
Me and my dad.
Only
has
white
all mine.
mothers do.
My dad.
I mean, yeah. What? I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if he does.
I think
actually.
my mom
I'm
definitely
just
had mine for a
picturing
while.
someone assembling dentures from your fucking baby teeth.
No, I
That's
have.
the most unsettling thing.
I have a
And just
child's mouth.
putting them in.
Do you think somebody just like collects them and then makes like little
Puppets.
Hi, I'm a young child.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
baby teeth.
That would be the most
Now was
disturbing thing
young
ever.
boy.
Hey, we got a next horror movie script.
Yep. Just baby teeth puppets.
The Joys of Youth.
Oh god.
That one's
Podcast over.
Fuck you.
Is that what
Just
Yeah.
it did?
Did what?
I think that camera just turned off.
did it?
Did it?
I heard something.
Fuck.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh my god. If it turns out it doesn't matter, we use this mainly. A roll right here, B roll. Go fuck yourself.
Did it turn off? Was it?
Card full. You know, Todd, you do realize you have stuff in that camera from like years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, as long as this one keeps recording, we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We're not.
I know what we're doing next time
Yeah.
before we prep.
We're getting used to it, guys.
We're getting there. Thank God we're always extremely attractive, or else this wouldn't work.
Oh,
Right, viewers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyway, do you guys have any like sleepwalking stories? Like,
I do.
you ever been sleepwalking and done something dumb?
Yeah. I was like 12 at the time. I saved up money and bought the very first generation like Wii, like a few months after it came out. Cause, yeah, I was hyped. I was like, motion control, that's sick, and it's just strike. But I remember we got the Wii Fit board.
Yeah.
And we got it. We got it pretty late at night. I want to say like 8 o'clock before, because my parents go to bed really early.
Mhm.
I don't, obviously.
Yes. Persists.
But
6 a.m. every night.
hey, I brought it down before. Gotta watch that Haikyuu now.
What?
Volleyball anime. Anyway, so we had it in the room. I didn't get to set it up because usually I set up everything that was like that. And my dad told me next morning, he's like, "Hey, do you remember getting up last night?" I was like, "No, what do you mean?" He's like, "You got up and you walked in the living room like in your underwear." Because I was in my underwear.
Yeah.
He's like, "You just got in." And I said, "Hey, bud, what are you doing?" And I looked at him and said, "I gotta set up the Wii U for Mama. Or like the Wii Fit for Mom." And he's like, "Do I need to get a fucking priest?" "You just do it in the morning, bud."
Oh yeah.
And I just stared at him. I stared at him and said, "Okay." And I turned and went back to bed.
Sleepwalking's weird, man.
It is.
It's the most demonic shit you can do in your entire life.
Well, it's up there, yeah.
Well,
No, have you ever sacrificed a goat?
I
Not
mean,
to eat.
You say that, but you know, you're just sitting there, mind your own business, playing video games at 2 a.m. Look up around the corner. You look up. No, you go to your kitchen, right?
Is
Get
this a
snack.
personal
No,
experience?
you go to your kitchen, get a snack. You just look up the stairs, and you see a fucking person just sitting there, soulless eyes wide open. That's some demonic shit right there.
It is.
Was this a personal experience for you? Were you scared as a child?
No.
I mean, I have a story.
Yeah, please tell your story because I'm scared of Anthony right now.
So yeah, no, this is kind of a little bit more lighthearted. Just because it was weird, involved other people, and I was doing something really weird. So I woke up midway through this and was super embarrassed. Like I don't know how it happened, but apparently I was sleepwalking, and my parents sleep with their door closed. Well, this is my dad and the stepmom, and I just barge in.
Were they wrestling?
No, they weren't.
They,
The thing is, this is later
doing
on. in life.
horizontal
I was in
tango?
high school. Like, no.
You're just like kicking in, just like
Make it the beast with two backs?
doing the horizontal hokey pokey.
No,
Yeah.
so
Fucking?
I was like, I walk in and like this was probably in 11th grade. Like I was not young, or I was younger, but I wasn't
Because a young boy.
a kid anymore.
Yeah.
I walk in and I just start taking the blankets off their bed. I take the blanket and then I just like I'm woken up and just my dad's like, "Todd, what are you doing?" And I just
What have I done?
I'm just like, I'm sorry. That's not what...
Did he ever talk to you about it?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, I hope he just never talked.
no.
It was like he just asserted dominance.
No.
He owns the house now.
He talked about it the next morning. He's like, do you remember coming to my room last night and taking her blankets off her bed
That'd be
when
the
we're
first time he
sleeping?
came in his room.
And I was just like, yeah, I remember waking up to you saying that, but it was that. I don't know what I was thinking. Like,
Have you ever heard like you're not supposed to wake a sleepwalker?
no,
You've never heard that?
no.
It depends on like.
Well, it was like an old common like wife says like you never wake a sleepwalker or something because you're gonna be so thrown out like they're gonna have no idea what's going on. They're probably gonna freak out and probably hurt themselves or something.
Well, it depends on like some people like when they're woken up they like jolt awake. Like with me, is like I cannot stand being unnaturally woken up. But I don't have sleepwalking stories. I have talked to a couch while on Ambien, but that's about it.
What? You talked to a couch while you're on Ambien?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
You okay?
Why are you on Ambien?
Well, like so I've always had insomnia,
Yeah.
but medicine isn't good at putting me to sleep, and painkillers don't really work either. So my mother gave me her Ambien prescription at one point, and it didn't
You
put
just
me to
admitted
sleep.
to a felony.
I did admit to a felony, but they can't prove it. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm not
But
confessing.
for all they know,
Pee in my hand right now. I'm gonna go have this tested. Pee in my hand.
Well, I mean, this would have been years ago. There's no
I don't care. Just pee in my hand.
I am kind of concerned about that.
Oh fuck! That's right. We're recording.
There. Well, I
I
mean,
can continue.
the implication, but still. So yeah, like medicine doesn't really work in terms of like sleep shit. So Ambien was like, yeah, so you feel like slightly tired, but this couch seems like a good person to talk to, you know? Talk about leather. You know, leather versus cloth.
Do you
There's a
remember?
cloth couch.
do you
Didn't really
remember-
care for leather.
Do you remember your conversation with the couch?
We talked about leather versus cloth. It was a cloth couch. Didn't really like the leather skins. It was kind of weird.
Sounds like a racist thing between couches.
Couches don't like each other.
Yeah.
And goddamn
Do y'all have like any
leather
of those
skin
I'm conscious
couches.
about not having the cushion for the pushing.
In,
Oh,
in the same vein of things, y'all have any good stories about when y'all got y'all's like teeth taken out or the tonsils taken? Not tonsils, right?
yeah, I do. I hate this because I have a story for everything. I've lived life to the fullest.
Go for
So I
Hit by a
was.
car yet?
Excuse me.
Have you been hit by a car yet?
I hit someone with a car once.
What the fuck, Todd?
Continue. We'll get to that
So,
later. We'll get to that
so
later.
I got my wisdom teeth taken out when I was in like 11th grade, so I was like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And here's how I remember it. Showed up to the place, sat in the chair. They said, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to like have to cut them out because they're growing at weird angles. We're going to put you under. So what I want you to do is when we put this mask, you're going to count down from 10. Like 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. It's like, no worries. I was nervous because, you know, I'd never gone under before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd never been, like, knocked out for a procedure. I'd been on morphine before, but I didn't knock out. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I made sure to stay up.
Morphine doesn't put you out.
Yeah.
Like,
It can if it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you've been up for like 30 hours with horrible stomach pain. And it finally mutes that stomach pain and you just...
it's horrible being on the point where you're in too much pain to go to sleep, but not enough to black out.
Well, that was really dark.
Kidney stones.
Anyway.
Anthony, this is a comedy podcast. Stop making people sad.
Dark comedy is a thing.
Never mind. So anyway, they laid me back. They put the thing on me. They said, all right, start counting back from 10. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get to 1. Watch this. 10, 9, 8, 7.
That's how it'd be. That is
Exactly same thing.
And then you wake up, it's like, oh, so we're done?
No, I woke up sitting in like the back like me room. They had like a separate like waiting lobby for people who were getting procedures, so you're not drugged out in front of the rest of the people. I was just sitting there, I was just where are we? My mom and my dad were there. She's like, honey, you just got your wisdom teeth thing. I was like,
Oh, it's always fun
So-
too because like they're like, oh yeah, it was touch and go for a while. It didn't seem like you were going down. I was like, I pretty sure I didn't count lower than 8. What are you talking about?
They didn't tell me that. They said I knocked right the hell
Oh no, with me they were just like, oh yeah, so yeah, we could. It was weird. You like wouldn't go down, and we're just like, are you sure? Are you sure you got the right guy? Wasn't the other guy,
We
right?
had to punch you to knock you out. But so anyway, they get me out. They start walking me to the back seat, which Pat sucked. It was one of those ramps where it goes down.
Yeah.
You gotta go
Yeah.
right.
Hospitals
You gotta go
are weird.
left and out of it. It wasn't a hospital. It was like a dentistry office. But I mean, same thing really.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So it was like a maze of ramp. I was like, dude, I am high as shit. How am I getting through this? They opened the back door. I put one foot up and said, man, I gotta pee. So I immediately walked over to the bushes, full view of traffic, and I was like, well, no time like the present. And they're like, whoa, no, you can't do that. Come on, we'll get you back into the bathroom. And I was like, we'll see if I can hold it. And so they started walking me back up. I go in there, and I finally get to the toilet. My dad came in with me, obviously, because, you know, don't want me to fall or anything. I was pissing. I was just like, what are you doing in here, man? And he just started laughing because I'm high as shit. I was like, are you gay or something? To my own dad. And he's dying laughing. I was like, whatever, man. You do you. And I started peeing. It was literally just like, it was old man Misty because I had no idea how to control my piss. I was like yeah. I'm doing this.
Damn.
So they finally walk me back out to the car. I go from here to here in the car back seat. I blink and we're at home. I remember just sitting there, and I got really upset one time because I was trying to drink some Gatorade, but you know you're still kind of numbed up.
Yeah.
Drinking this side and just pouring out my right side.
Why are you drinking Gatorade when you got your tongue like?
It was probably water or something. It probably wasn't actually Gatorade.
Oh my gosh.
How was your wisdom teeth recovery actually?
Dude, oxycodone. You take it 30 minutes after. You literally start floating off whatever you're on.
Yeah.
After 2 days, it started giving me headaches, so I said, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
You can't play around with that stuff. That's how you get addicted to heroin.
They set me up
I
with
love opioids.
they set me up with like max doses hydrocodone, but my dentist was good enough. It was like, oh yeah, I took the first dose, but it doesn't hurt. I was like, I will come to you for everything else now.
Like, I was never in pain because I was like, I had an alarm set. 4 hours. Going for another ride.
I just didn't even need it. That
And
was
for the
the crazy
past,
part.
for 2 days straight, I was high out of my mind. And it was awesome.
I went back to work.
I was
the next
legally
day.
high out of my
Jesus.
fucking mind.
I was like, whenever I got mine out, well, I have a really dumb story of me being off my gore as well. But I mean, the only thing I don't really remember anything. I was same story. I got to 8, knocked out, and woke up on my recliner at my house. I don't remember anything.
Shit.
Like I don't remember anything.
Fuck.
I just know what people have told me.
They gave you the good shit.
Yeah, like it was. Like when I woke up at my house, I was still just blitzed out of my mind.
Did you ever get nervous beforehand? Because, like, I don't know if you've ever done anything beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see those
Yeah,
horror stories.
the first time I took morphine for, like, a stomach problem, I was so afraid I was going to tell my mom that I smoked weed before.
Gosh.
I don't know.
Because I was like
pretty scared.
16.
I was pretty scared. Maybe I had gotten caught at that point. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Because my dad did end up finding out that I smoked. I got in trouble for like 2 weeks, and that's why I stopped really smoking.
Me, I'm thinking of those like horror stories where you're like, oh yeah, they were awake during the entire surgery.
No, that did not. Damn it. That did not happen to me. I was gone the entire time.
I mean, we
and
got 3 for 5.
everyone that I
This.
anyway, everyone only thing that I really heard out of it was that I was like talking like philosophical stuff about Star Wars, which is pretty accurate to how I am now. But I was just asking like really deep questions about why Anakin turned to the dark side, and
I one time,
Love, dude.
I mean,
Love conquers all.
it was
Even the Force.
I one time skipped a class in college to explain to my roommate
Just
the entirety of Star Wars. And I started with, okay, so basically Jedi, that's pretty much a religion.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And I literally was like, okay, I got to go to class in 20 minutes. I looked up, I was like, well, class is halfway over, so we're just going to go. Yeah, so I skipped a class to talk about Star Wars to someone who'd never seen it.
I mean, to be honest with you, Star Wars is like some complex shit.
It is very complex.
Like, especially if you get into, like, expanded universe type shit. That is... Well, let me phrase that. Expanded universe, that's legacy stuff, because fuck you, Disney, and getting rid of most of the EU. But that's beyond the point.
You know...
So, there goes our Disney sponsorship.
I don't know if I had this one class at one point in college that... I know I went... It might just be a fever dream. I don't know.
Like, Jesus.
The class wasn't even real.
Like, I went there...
What is a class?
And... I think I just stopped going. Like, either I failed that class or I dropped it. I don't remember.
I stopped going to one of the hardest classes I had ever taken because I failed all 3 exams.
Yeah, I walked.
Yeah, you graduated. What are you talking about?
Like, because I needed that class to graduate, but I know I just didn't go. And I don't remember.
Probably
what
didn't
class
require
it was.
College classes are weird to me because, like, you're already paying for this shit. Might as well, like... If you make the requirements...
I was so done by senior year, though. Man.
I mean, like, if you do the requirements they want you from the class, why is attendance mandatory?
I don't know. The thing is...
You have my money.
Yeah, exactly. That's, like, no, I get it. If you fail the class, like, if you don't do any of the assignments, you don't pass any of the tests, I get that.
Part of me thinks that this
That's
class was just a recurring dream that I had. Like, I don't remember, like, any detail. I remember the room, and that's it. And the thing is, I just graduated, like, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it was either in my one of my last 2 semesters, so I have no idea.
What was the class about?
I think it was a language class, but I'm not sure. Because I graduated...
It was like public speaking or
I
something?
took a Shakespearean...
No, I did public speaking in my...
I took a Shakespearean studies in film class.
You would, you theater nerd.
Well, it was kind of a required... It was like... So, you know how you have...
Theater.
No, you know how you, like, got... what's it called? Like, Gamecock experience, where the fuck your requirement classes
University 101?
Sort of.
Yeah, that's
like,
it.
with,
I didn't get to take that.
with the College of Charleston, they have, like...
I was on...
Their freshman year experience classes where there's like these weird hybrid classes like computing and music education and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
This one was Shakespearean theater and English.
Well, okay then.
There you go. So 2 things real quick. I didn't get to take U101 because I came in as an electrical engineer, and because my high school didn't offer any of the classes, I was already behind everyone in my freshman class. And they said, okay,
Well, it wasn't required. U101 was not required. It was
I know.
just a GPA boost.
I wanted to take it.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm trying to take it because I had to take at least 18 hours a semester, as well as summer classes to catch up with everyone who had classes offered to them in high school.
Jesus.
And so after the first semester, I said, this is boring. I hate it. I quit. And so I went to psychology. And I haven't done anything with it.
nice.
But no, I did stop going to a psych class one time because, number one, I wanted to get a bachelor's of arts from psychology, so like therapy or whatever. Mm-hmm. Not neurology, because that shit's hard. But they made me take a neurology pathways class, which was hard as shit.
Oh my god.
After I failed the first 3 exams, the only other exam left was the final and a paper. I just said, you know what? I did the math. I literally cannot pass this class, even if I get 100s on everything else. The last 2 projects. Mm-hmm. So I just quit going. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I showed up to the final. I said, done. Thank you.
Yeah.
I turned it in.
I mean, I had a similar story, but the way the class was weighted, I ended up getting an A in the class. So
Oh boy.
I got like a 60 on the first test and like 70 something on the second test. But the way the class was weighted, it was computer science. So.
Oh,
Yeah, because computer science tests are like super in depth.
Mm-hmm.
But
as long as you have a general idea what you're talking about, you're good.
The way the weight that class worked was, the labs.
Yeah.
Because for the test you had to actually handwrite computer code.
Was it HTML?
No, it's probably Java.
It's Java and C#.
Oh.
I didn't do C#, but I did Java.
I had
it's not as bad as you
had
think it
to
was.
program in Python musical fucking like
What even is that?
no, like so there's this thing called Jython.
No, I know what Python is.
There's this thing called Jython, which is a program that allows you to program music in Python. It's fucked up. It made me want to cry.
Did you like fart and then pass the kidney stone in it?
No, I failed that class.
No. Which is worse, failing that class or
It was music
or
appreciation
shitting on a kidney stone?
and coding. That's what it was.
Well, I'm gonna end this on a depressing note. I didn't get my minor because I was 0.2 percentage points away from a C. I got a D.
Was that German?
No, it was computer science.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I got a
Feels bad, man.
0.2 percentage. Like the guy didn't round it up. My professor didn't round it up or anything. I talked to him, and I would have graduated with.
If he had said, if you just placed a hand on my upper thigh,
I would have done
give
it.
to you.
Yeah, I would have.
You would have sucked that man's dick for that point too.
Not really. Like it's computer science.
It's a minor.
I never wanted it. I did it for
Just to have a
just to have a minor. But I mean, I don't need a minor. I
Yeah.
was never going to use a minor anyway. So.
Well, I'm
Who needs
thoroughly
minors?
depressed. I am thoroughly depressed.
So, thank you for coming to the Basing Brews, where we brew with the basings.
Oh my fucking god.
We've talked about Todd's therapy session. I know you hate brewing with the basings.
We're brewing with the basings.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Anthony? Why don't you explain what that means in less than 30 seconds?
So you go over to the house, right?
Okay.
You get some of these brews, right? You take these brews. You drink these brews. This house right here.
And you base.
This is the basing house.
You've convinced me. I apologize.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, fuck.
Well, shit. I'll move out.
Well, it's about that time. We've been at it for an hour now, so
We've been your hosts.
We didn't even talk about half the topics we wanted to.
yeah, we didn't. This has been kind of a slower episode.
Yeah.
It was. But I enjoyed it.
That's
Yeah,
a good time.
it's a good real talk.
We talked about a lot of pain we've experienced in the past.
Yeah,
Both
so much
emotional
pain.
and physical.
This is the origin story of the basing brews, you know?
Yeah, I know.
We just had less episode.
Let me
Well,
phrase
that
that.
was the
This,
origin story.
these
This
are
is back.
These are our individual origin stories.
Yeah, like kid stories, which are the everyone hates kids. So I mean, y'all probably hate this anyway because
So watch your kids fall
Fuck
every
your kids.
day of the fucking week.
fuck kids. All right, well, it's been real. We'll see you next Saturday. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that's when it goes up. Saturday.
Well, that's when we
Saturday.
record.
Well,
Last one went up on like
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it was
it wasn't
Sunday.
there.
Yeah, yeah, we recorded
Well,
on
because
Sunday.
remember
and
we had
it
to
came
do
out on
that
Monday.
editing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. We've been
Basing.
Basing Brews.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll be more
Evan.
regular. It's gonna go up on Sundays from now.
That'll be
on.
the regular.
I'm Evan. That's Todd. That's Anthony.
Me.
Way over there.
You're-
Thank you for joining us.
Such a long.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Later.